Alana Brophy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Storms hitting fast and furious across the state today.
Yes, indeed. For a full look at the full forecast, let's head over to Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
We're getting walloped in Utah County, Lehigh, getting some hail coming down. Great video coming in. Thank you so much to our Twitter viewers. Pea-sized hail. Check it out. Yep, that's happening right now as that storm system is going to cross I-15 and head towards Alpine. We've got active skies, warnings in effect. Our flash flood concerns, they're going up. And how long do these storms stick around? That monsoon push, is it going to impact your holiday weekend? I'll let you know. Look at the heavy rain in Lehigh. Jeff Dart sending this one in, and you can see that heavy rain on the streets. This is a strong cell. Let's zoom in on it right now. We get pinpoint, and you see the lightning it's putting down in and around Lehigh. Go indoors if you are in this area. It's going to continue to track east over Highland, Draper, getting a little bit of rain as a result, but this is a strong little system coming through. That lightning means business. We have to be extremely careful. As we step back and look at other storms, West Desert development will keep us interested and active as we get through the next several hours, as those storms will track towards the Wasatch Front and across the interstate. I-70, line of storms in this area. Goodness gracious, from Green River over to Moab, even south of Castle Country, we've got some lightning and cells in and around Huntington, leaving the Richfield area. So a lot going on. But then down south, it's near Kanab, Grand Staircase, and towards Lake Powell. Other than that, fairly quiet in the southwestern portion of the state. But don't rule it out. We know those storms can develop and pop up. Heating of the day helping with that. Satellite radar shows us the last several hours, our southwesterly flow becomes pronounced with those storms tracking to the northeast, which is why the basin has really tapped into that. But we're seeing these storms kind of move into the Salt Lake Valley, so don't rule it out. Stay weather aware, especially if you've got plans to head out tonight. Very gusty conditions as a result of those thunderstorms. 53-mile-per-hour gusts recorded in Provo, Delta, bigger numbers in Cedar City as well as Castle Country. It's those storms coming through with those outflow winds. Now into tomorrow, we tap into the peak moisture, deepest moisture moving into the eastern side of the state, bringing the potential of scattered storms. And yes, that's where we're going to see the potential for flash flooding. As we watch our weather, we get through tonight where we have a lot going on. We eventually start to clear into the early morning hours, but by tomorrow afternoon, storms are back, popping, Vernal to Moab, as well as the central portion of the state, but they're going to be slow moving. We don't have much steering, so these storms will drop an abundance of moisture in one area pretty quickly. So we know that that flash flood watch is going into effect in the afternoon and evening. This will likely evolve into a warning, and so a lot of places have to be extremely careful because those strong storms mean business. Into Friday, drier air moves to the western side of the state. Isolated storms possible for the rest of Utah, but overall, we're going to start to clear things out for the north as we head into the beginning of the weekend. Probable flash flooding, Canyonlands, Capitol Reef, the Swell, Grand Staircase. So we know it's going to be very busy for tomorrow, especially in southeastern Utah. Temperatures in the 90s along the Wasatch Front with those 80s and 90s on the eastern side of the state. The I-15 corridor brings the potential of storms, triple digits down there in St. George, very close to average. And we're going to get some gusty winds at times. Let's look at the Washington County 70, giving you an idea of when temperatures will drop below triple digits into the upper 90s, but that's when the winds pick up, and gosh, that brings fire danger, so we have to be careful. Slight chance tomorrow of maybe a storm in St. George. They haven't seen measurable moisture since April 23rd. No joke. Whew, it's been a stretch. Chance of a thunderstorm for the Wasatch Front tomorrow. Heat builds for the beginning of the holiday weekend. Slight chance on the holiday, and the winds are going to be noticeable with the potential of blowing dust as we make it towards Sunday, so a heads up there. Glenn, Emily, over to you.
Thanks so much, Alana. Appreciate that.